Today in our 2017 Jeep Renegade, we're going to be test fitting the Rhino-Rack Vortex Aero Roof Rack system, consisting of part numbers RRVA126B-2. These are the Rhino-Rack Vortex Aero Crossbars, 49 inches long, black in color. These also come in silver as part number RRVA126S-2. And finally, we'll be using part number RRSX100, and these are the SX series legs for the Vortex Aero Crossbars, particularly for factory raised side rails. The Rhino-Rack Vortex Aero Roof Rack system is great for carrying a wide variety of accessories on your roof while freeing up space inside your vehicle. Say if you want to carry your bikes, a cargo basket to carry your luggage or sporting goods, or even ski and snowboard carriers. The bars themselves are elliptical shaped, and that's going to help cut down wind noise and drag while you drive, especially since it has the Vortex Aero strip up at the top to bridge that gap in between. To also help cut down the wind noise and drag, there are these strips that come with it as well that are cut to length and put underneath to take up the gap in between the leg and the end of the bar here. Removing our end caps, you can see that we can use T-track accessories with these particular bars. What you would do is you'll pull out the Vortex Aero strip, put your accessory into place, and cut the strip to length to go around it to maintain the at least as quiet as you can nature of these bars. Also, with our end cap here, this plastic piece can be removed and replaced with a lock, which is sold separately and you can find it on etrailer.com. So once you have everything in place, you can secure it inside the T-track. Now, comparing this to say something like the Thule bars, the end caps there just have that simple plastic piece that slides open to put your T-track accessories in place, which definitely does make it a bit easier on that end where you don't have to remove this end cap. However, with the lock here, that does provide some security that the Thule doesn't. These are very easy to install. They simply wrap around your existing factory raised side rails, and they do have padding where they will make contact to ensure that your factory raised side rails don't have any scuffs or scratches on them once they are installed. While the SX legs do offer a very low profile design for them, it does just grip it around your existing side rails like a clamp from both sides. Some people do prefer the peace of mind that you get from, say, Thule or Yakima racks, where it wraps up underneath and is tightened down that way. Next, I'd like to give you a couple quick measurements. From the center of the roof to the bottom of the bar is going to be about 2¼ inches. From the center to the top of the bar is going to be about 3 5/8 inches. Now that's going to give you plenty of space in between the bar and the roof here to put any accessories on that may wrap around the bars instead of using the T-track accessories. And if you do have Renegades with sunroofs, just keep that in mind once you have these installed, that you may not be able to see everything you want to, and you may not be able to use them. Both bars combined have a carrying capacity of 165 pounds, but you always want to double check with your vehicle's manual to make sure your roof can withstand those weights. Now, advantage to having a bar system like this is you can have a bit longer bars to have that more overhang on either side to install more accessories should you need them. Now, you'll see there's not much overhang here with this size bars. You can always upgrade to a longer size just as long as it doesn't go past your side mirrors as far as measurements are concerned. So we'll take our bar, we'll flip it upside down. It's going to make it a little bit easier to install it. And these portions here are going to be installed into this T-slot at the bottom. So you simply just line them up and push them into place like so. Now, we won't put the end caps on quite yet. We're going to have to put this in place and tighten it down before we can reinstall those. To place our front bar on, we set it in place and then we picked a spot and measured back the same distance on both sides to keep the bar even. Now, when we place the second bar on, we're going to measure from the center of the bar back and make sure that's equal on both sides as well. All right, we'll place our rear bar on. We may need to loosen up just a little bit to get it completely around the factory raised side rail, and we'll use our included tool to do that. And we'll do this on the other side as well. Now we'll take our measurement here. You just want to make sure you don't go under 24 inches, or go by the recommendations with whatever it is you're hauling. Next, we'll measure for our crossbar overhang. That's how much it's going to be sticking out, and we'll make sure that's even on both sides as well. And once we're satisfied with that, we can take our included tightening tool and secure these around our factory raised side rails. And as we tighten this down, you want to pay attention to the curve here, because once that straightens out as you're tightening it down, that means it's torqued to its proper specification around your side rail. This is a tool that we use to help make sure that we don't over or under tighten it. We're going to get it snug first on both sides, and then we'll go back and forth, giving about 5 or 6 turns each time until they're completely tightened down. Next, we'll take our end caps and then take our included tool, secure those in place, and now we're ready to load up our gear and hit the road. And there you have it for the Rhino-Rack Vortex Aero Roof Rack system on our 2017 Jeep Renegade.